Get out of your head and take action instead. I feel really weird, I can't lie. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. Would you put petrol in a diesel car? You would not. That's what I've always done and it works. I feel like it adds value to my life, as stupid as that sounds. It's gonna have such a big impact as to how we actually see things. I'm reminding you for you. Get out of your head and take action instead. It's something that I heard and it completely changed my mindset and has completely changed my life since implementing this literally days ago. And it really inspired me today to pick up the camera and to do this video, because we always sit around and wait until like new year, new me, you know, let's wait till January to set the goals. But actually we are a month away from entering the new year. Why not do that now? Why not take action right now, so that when we head into 2025 we're already on that journey of being who we want to be? And this is not like a big kind of preachy thing of you need to change your life overnight, but it all starts from within here. If up here is not okay and your mindset isn't right, your priorities aren't set straight, and you just don't have any kind of idea or vision as to what you want, then none of the things that you're trying to implement in your life are going to go how you want them to go. And I think I have been the biggest lesson to myself over the last 6 months or longer of this point that I'm explaining exactly. I'm gonna like dive into more detail throughout this video, but this video is basically just gonna be me documenting this week, I guess, just things I'm doing to make myself take action, and also things I'm doing to reset myself a little bit before the new year and to really get into that headspace and ultimately create healthy habits that I can take into 2025 with me. So yeah, I'm really excited for this journey with you guys. I really hope you enjoy it and you get something out of it. I want you to go and grab yourself your favorite drink right now. It might be water because maybe you just want to hydrate. It might be a nice cup of tea or a hot chocolate, but I want you to sit down, take some notes and really work with me whilst I'm doing this, so that we're working together to get where we both want to be, because I want everyone to feel as good as they can possibly feel. And I'm just, yeah, really excited because I feel like I've had a second lease of life over the last like 2 days. I've been in a really weird funk and a weird mindset, and I think I've really just like flipped it around, and I'm excited to share with you kind of like what I'm doing and what I've done to really achieve that. So one of the things you can do, you don't need to do, but you know what you can do, which obviously makes you feel a little bit better, is just treating yourself to things that you love as well, things that make you smile, things that make you happy. I really wanted to introduce you to the most amazing gift of them all, roses. So these are from Rose Forever New York, and I mean, wow. Look at my beautiful, most amazing smelling roses that I have ever owned. Like, look at this huge bouquet of roses. Hopefully you can see them. They are just stunning. These have been handcrafted and they last a year. Such a nice way of getting yourself something, and it can almost like symbolize, you know, this is the moment that I'm looking after myself, and like a little gift from me to me, or a gift to someone else. Like Christmas is coming up, you could absolutely put this on your wish list as something you want, or to treat someone else too. But it's something that can really like make a little symbol in your life and then can carry all the way through the year with you. I think that's such a nice thing. I went for white because it's just like, it works for my house and it's just clean and it's fresh, and I think it'll be so nice to move into the new year with. But they also have lots of other colours. There's vibrant colours, there's like gorgeous red, which would be so nice for Valentine's Day as well. It's made with essential natural oils. It honestly smells so good. Every time I look at them, it's almost going to remind me like, this was the time you decided to take control and actually put yourself first, you know? I know that sounds really weird and cliche and like cringe, but genuinely that is how I feel right now. Like, that is my biggest goal in life right now, and I want it to be your biggest goal too, because we all spend too much time fixating on other people and things and our goals and, you know, things we're looking to achieve financially and all these things, but we don't always put ourselves like deep down in here first. And that is what I want this video to symbolize, and I feel like this is like a little, it's a little symbol to me. Like, it's nice to get yourself something to symbolize it. It might be a nice bottle of wine that you decide that you're gonna open when you hit a certain point, and that doesn't have to be a financial goal, it can be anything. But for me, it's gonna be my lovely roses. We're in the kitchen now because my food shop has just arrived, which I'll get into in a second, because that is like another step in this whole little week journey for me. But I just want to kind of like just dive in deep into the emotions and explain personally where I've been at, and some of you might relate to this, or if not, it just like explains where I'm at with things. But basically, I have spent majority of this year setting up a business, and it was totally crazy, the whole whirlwind of the whole thing, which is not a story for today. But the long and short of it is, I spent like the first 3 months of this year really focusing on myself. Like January, February, March, I was eating healthy, I was exercising, I lost a load of weight that I'd gained. I was feeling really, really, really good. And then my instinct in me to be the corporate, hard-working girl that I've always been, well, not so much corporate anymore, but I just decided to take this ridiculously big project on, and I was tunnel vision. And when you start something like a business, you have to be tunnel vision. It's not just a business. Like if you're starting a side hustle, if you're starting a new job, sometimes we have to give it our all. But after a while, you do burn out, and that burnout can look like so many different things. To me, it was looking like severe anxiety. Like my anxiety has been so bad. To name a few examples, you know, the classics like not being able to sleep, severely overthinking, severely just worrying about everything in my life, just constant dread and fear and worry, and just almost feeling like nothing you're doing is good enough. It just impacts a hell of a lot, and then that knocks on to not wanting to work out, maybe eating a little bit bad, not looking after yourself, not prioritizing yourself, doom scrolling, all these things. I kind of kept thinking to myself, oh, it's all right, like the new year's here soon, like, you know, just get Christmas out of the way and then we can focus on you again. And I just had this kind of realization moment at the weekend. I thought, why are we waiting to reset? Like, why are you allowing yourself to wallow in this self-pity and just in this bad headspace? The only person on the planet that is going to change your headspace is you. And a lot of the time, even if our situations are bad and they are making us feel rubbish, how we feel up here is going to have such a big impact as to how we actually see things. And even if the circumstances around us are not ideal, it doesn't mean we can't do something to improve that just by having a bit of a positive mindset. And it's so easy for people to say, oh, just have a positive mindset. Like, all right, if we all could, we would. But it's really hard to explain how my mind just kind of switched this weekend. But basically, it always comes back to a moment in my life, and I remember it vividly. I was really unhappy, and I said to myself, do the things that you enjoy, and eventually you will enjoy them again. Because when you feel down in the dumps for whatever reason, you don't want to do anything fun. You're miserable, you're low, you just want to give yourself all the self-pity, and you almost want to bathe in it, right? That's what I get like. I mean, you don't literally want to bathe in it, but you're almost forced into this situation of like wallowing and bathing in it, and it just makes it even worse. But if you go out and do the things, or stay in and do the things you once enjoyed doing, what is the worst case that's going to happen? You're not going to enjoy yourself, which is what you're currently doing anyway. So my kind of biggest like thing that I learned from that situation was when I did the things I used to enjoy doing, eventually it started to make me feel happy again, because I was doing things that deep down I had joy for. I was doing the things that actually were for me. They weren't just for work, they weren't for other people. And eventually that kind of made me feel better. And also like taking control, I think has a massive impact on your head space too. You are deciding how you're going to spend your day. You can decide if you're going to give into it and say, I'm going to sit at home and I'm not going to do anything, or you can decide to do something. And of course I know there's limitations depending on like where you're at in your headspace, but you can push the boundaries within reason for how you feel. So anyway, let's now move on to this week for me, and kind of like what changed over the weekend and why we're here now, and I'm feeling a lot better. I had a right cry at the weekend because I just felt really lost. I just launched my business, which should have been the most exciting thing in the world, but actually I was feeling very flat. Just a lot. There's like a lot of emotions when you start a business. Like I say, that's a whole nother topic for another day, but it's just an awful lot of stress and pressure, and a lot of, like, you lose yourself to the business in a way. Like, you lose yourself because you're just working all the time, and then when you have this moment to sit back, you almost just feel quite flat. It's a really weird experience, but I know a lot of people have gone through it, and I've literally had other people say they felt the same. But I did feel like I'd lost myself a little bit, and certainly don't want to feel like that. So yeah, at the weekend I had a big old cry about it, and then I'm still feeling rubbish, and I thought, I can't foresee a day I'm gonna actually feel happy if I carry on the way I'm going. I just feel miserable, not really enjoying anything. And I kind of, yeah, said it to myself, like, if you keep allowing this and you keep repeating the same thing each day, nothing's gonna change. And then I saw this TikTok where she said, stop sitting in your own head and actually take action. Like, get out of your own head, because sitting there obsessing and fixating and doom scrolling, that is literally doing nothing. Like, you're not adding any value to your life, you're literally just sucking the happiness out of yourself, whereas taking action is the only thing that's going to change it. So my version of taking action is looking after my body and nourishing my body, because that is going to make me feel great. It's going to be moving my body. And it's actually going to be working less and doing things I enjoy, seeing my friends more, treating myself, maybe buying myself little treats here and there, going shopping, spending time with my loved ones, you know, going for nice dog walks, whatever that may look like in your life. Do the things that you want to do for you. And even if that means setting a project back for a month, or, you know, not working as much, that's actually sometimes more productive to your overall life. You don't always have to do this thing that's like always goal and career driven to be making progress in life. Like, looking after yourself is actually so much progress too, because if you're not good up there, like, nothing around you is gonna go well. So yeah, the first step today is doing a healthy food shop, which I've done. I'm going to show you what I've got and what sort of meals I'm going to be having. I just need quick convenience, ease right now. So we're going to go through what I got now. Okay, I'm going to keep you right here just whilst I run through it, but I'm going to talk to you about what I got. So first off, we have sourdough. This is the Tesco white sourdough bread. Seeded is obviously better, but I love sourdough, and it's just like a core basic in this household. We love a bit of sourdough. So this is either going to be a brunchy vibe or a snack vibe. So I've got a big old tub of Farge 0% fat yogurt. This is really good. It's high protein. It's not processed. I think it's like one of the best 0% fat kind of yogurts out there. I think it's naturally 0% fat. I think it, you know, it's not like processed or anything like that, from what I understand. And then I've also got pitted cherries, the frozen ones. Raspberries as well, frozen again, because I can do some sort of like little fruit compote. Like, you can heat the fruit up, mix it into the yogurt when it's warm. It's so good. I also got some honey as well to drizzle in that, because that yogurt is quite bitter by itself, but it's like really thick and delicious. Another thing we like to have again for a snack or like a brunch, if you want something sweet, is homemade granola. So I got some coconut oil, the Quaker jumbo British oats. And then I think I've got everything else to make my granola, to be fair. So I use honey or maple syrup, depending on what I've got in. And then I also use chopped up nuts and sometimes chocolate chips. But yeah, it's so delicious. I have showed making it before, but if you want me to do another video on it, let me know. It's so weird, because when I haven't been eating good for a while, I can really feel it, like really bad. Even if the scales aren't moving, like I just feel crap in myself. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to being good. In terms of snacking, I got some sweet mini peppers, and then I also got these sweet pointed peppers. These ones are a lot bigger, and I love having peppers with hummus. So let me get my hummus to show you. So for hummus, I got just plain old hummus. I also got red pepper hummus, and then I got caramelized onion hummus as well. So I'll probably do some sort of like Turkishy meal, Turkishy Greek sort of meal too one night with a hummus. And then what I do is I do like roasted veg. So I get courgettes for that. And then I also get peppers. I have quite a lot of peppers in this household. I have got chicken thigh. I can't be bothered to grab that right now. And then I'll do that with like rice, some baby cucumbers. Right, here I've got 2 packets of baby cucumbers because they are amazing. Skipping back to lunches, I do a Joe in the Juice spicy tuna cardo vibe. It's honestly the best thing ever. Again, I did recently show it in a vlog. So I get this guacamole because it's just nice and easy and convenient to have that all ready to go. And then some soft pitters, the wholemeal ones. And then I always buy tuna every single week. We get through so much tuna. We have it all the time at the minute. Another lunch that we really enjoy having is these roasted chicken slices. They're so good. Roasted chicken breast with pork, sage and onion stuffing. I got a couple packets of these. And then I also, as a treat, get us the Tesco Finest white baked home baguettes. And then I'll do that and I'll have some gravy on the side. That's like a really nice treat in the week. Just like a roast dinner baguette for lunch. So good. Another thing we like to have are wraps. So I get the Mission wheat and white wraps. And again, I will use the chicken thighs that I mentioned. And then that will be like a chopped wrap. So we'll put lettuce in there. I'll also put some peppers in there and then some baby cucumber. I'll also probably chuck in there a little sprinkle of cheese as well. And just season that up. I'd really like to use harissa paste. That's so delicious. It's actually making my mouth water. So that's another evening dinner. Another lunch is this. This is the Tesco Finest chicken and chestnut mushroom with basmati rice. This is divine, and we'll have that with the sourdough. And then for tonight's dinner, I've just got this toad in the hole. You need some convenience in your life. So kind of half and half this week. And then I got the carrot and swede mash to go with that. And then I also got this veg, kind of like this little pack, the tender stem and mixed vegetable packet. I actually got 2 packets because I don't really get a lot in there. So I've got 2 packets of those. Another meal we really like to have, again, this is like a convenience meal. are these little bakes. These are the Tesco Finest roasted chicken and pancetta bake. So we'll have that again with one of those little veggie packets. That's basically the food that I've got. I've got a couple of the bits over there, quite boring, so I won't get into them, but give my body the nutrition it needs, like enough veg, fruits, just a nice mix of everything, instead of keep ordering lunches, which has been happening way too much. Like, we've had more takeaways in the last like month than we have had in a year. I'm not even joking, and it's purely out of like, I got myself into such a rut that I didn't even want to be in the kitchen to cook. Like, I was just like, no, anything away from work is taking my precious time away from work. That is how I felt. Like, I thought I had to dedicate my entire life to work, which is mental. It starts with food. It starts from what we actually give our body. And if you're struggling with nutrition and you don't want to eat healthy, remind yourself of this: food is fuel. Would you put petrol in a diesel car? You would not. That's what I always try and remind myself when I get in a rut with food. I'm like, Hazel, why do you actually eat? You eat to keep yourself alive. Like, why would you put loads of processed stuff in your body and give yourself loads of cake and all the stuff that you shouldn't be having? It's okay in moderation, obviously, but like, make sure that like 80% of what you're eating is good food, like clean vegetables, proteins, fruits, veggies, all them things, because it's literally what keeps us alive. Like, remember the root cause of why we eat. So yeah, that is the food shop. I'm going to put that away now, and then the next thing of the day, which I'll take you on, is a walk. So I'm making sure that I'm getting fresh air every day and moving my body, because it is super important. And you will never do exercise and regret it. Like, you might not like it in the moment, you might be regretting it in the moment, but you will never do exercise and regret it afterwards. You will feel incredible. There is nothing quite like the buzz after working out. That's a walk, going on the treadmill, a proper workout, whatever that looks like for you. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. Like, find what you enjoy. It might be going on YouTube and doing a little workout. It might be dancing around your house. Whatever it is, like, find what works for you. I just personally find walking good. Like, I like walking, I don't mind it. I do the treadmill at home. That's all I do at the minute. I'm not a gym girl, trying to be, never have enjoyed the gym, I've always forced myself. So right now I'm just doing what I actually can do and I enjoy, and we are blessed to be able to do it, which is walk. So that is what we're about to do now. Would you like to go for a walkies? Yes? Does that sound good? Yes? Yes?
Come on in. Oh, big stretch, my girl.
We're out for a peaceful walk. If you can get out about 3 PM, I would recommend it. It's such a nice time of the day. It's very quiet. Look at Lola and her new harness. Look at her new harness from Coco Pup. So being a bit TMI, but we are TMI around here because we're all friends. Today's the first day of that time. That day I was really awful, but I always know that like sometimes getting outside I feel worse, like it hits me and I feel sick. And over time, the end of the walk, I'll feel so much better for it. So again, don't let anything put you off. Like, it will help, even if it doesn't feel like it initially. By the time like you're done with the exercise and you're home, it would have made a difference. I'm trying to remind myself that right now, literally whilst I feel sick in my throat. A lovely bit of winter sunshine. Another suggestion for your walks, if you have the ability to, obviously if you're going out by yourself, don't. Leave your phone at home with like your social media access, because I am notorious when I go for a walk thinking, oh, I need to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, I'll voice note people back, check notifications. Don't do that. Like, your walk is your time, especially if you have a dog. You want to spend that time with your dog and enjoy and all that stuff. Yeah, it's important. So that's another tip I'd give. It's something I've started doing a lot, like leaving my phone at home, and it makes such a difference because you're actually present in the hour that you're out. And here's your reminder to drink the water, because one of the first things I do when I'm not looking after myself is, I know this sounds really weird, but I literally forget to drink water. Like, it's almost like the sense in my body to drink just goes. So here is your reminder. I'm reminding you for you because you'll feel so much better. And I'm saying this because it's something I'm still not good at. Like, it's about 3 o'clock today and I've lived off tea today. I haven't had any water, which is really, really bad, because again, we are literally made out of this stuff. We need to drink it. So yeah, here's your reminder. Go get yourself a glass of water right now if you're low on water, and it will make you feel better. We're on to phase 2 of just doing things to make me feel good this week and things I recommend you guys do as well. So there's been a couple of things we've done already today. There's more things going on. So first off, we're dyeing my hair. That's what we're about to do now. I always get asked about this. This is the L'Oreal Casting Cream in shade 500 medium brown. If you want to know what hair dye I use, it's always this. It has been this since I was like 15 years old, I want to say, something like that. Don't get me wrong, there's been times we've not used one another, but for the most part, this is what my hair is. My hair looks darker on camera than it actually is in person. But yeah, I only dye the roots, I don't dye anything else. So, I mean, I put like a little bit through the ends, but yeah, 1 box is enough just for my roots, kind of up to like maybe here. I'd need 2 boxes if I did all my hair because I've got very thick hair. So yeah, I'm gonna do that because I feel like part of the ultimate reset and like feeling good is looking after yourself, and that's something I've lacked a little bit lately. So I'm gonna do that now and I'll show you how I do that as well. I've just got off the treadmill, so the treadmill always makes me feel really good. Honestly, I feel so uplifted, and it's actually made me reconsider rejoining the gym. I don't know whether I'd go to do classes or maybe even pay for a PT and invest in having someone push me more. I don't know, I might just be like on a high from getting off the treadmill, but like I said to you the other day, like when you exercise, you'll never regret it. You always feel mentally so good working out. So yeah, that's something I've done today and I feel really good for it, and I may do that again because I've been saying all this year like, oh, I'm too busy, like, you know, because I did go last year, then I quit my membership because I wasn't going, and I've always intended to go back, but I've just claimed I'm too busy. But now I'm at that point where I'm like, you're putting yourself first again, so you're not too busy and you're only going to feel good for doing it, and it gets me out of the house because I can be a little bit of a hermit sometimes. So that's something else I'm thinking about doing. The last thing is that I've made loads of social plans. So I'm seeing friends over the next few weeks, just like saying yes to more things, like saying yes to things for next year, saying yes to things in general, just saying yes, because it's, again, so easy to get trapped in this cycle of not doing anything. And I actually feel really like just happy again, and like I want to see my friends and do things. So not that I haven't seen them this year, but like I haven't been sociable at all really. Like I've done like 10% of the socialising I normally do. So yeah, they're the things I'm kind of doing. You're about 1 metre lower than me, so if it's Chin City down there, then I do apologise. And this lighting is not going to be flattering on my face. Yeah, I hope you can see my hair colour. I really like the colour of my hair. I faked tan last night because, again, nothing makes me feel better than when I'm tanned. Like, honestly, self-care goes so far. It really does. When you're looking after yourself, you just feel 1,000,000 times better. So that is literally, you just shake it. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. I am literally looking after myself from this point onwards because I'm not living a life feeling crappy any longer. You can use this nozzle to part your hair. So like part it in the middle. Just run the hair dye down the parting and then just blend it like this. And then I just repeat. Then I'll get this, do another line, add the hair dye and repeat. And I also do a line like around my hairline to really blend that in. But yeah, this hair dye is a semi-permanent one, so I just love it because I always found the permanent ones at home always end up going too dark, whereas this one, it looks a little dark when I first wash it out, but then it's like the colour I want it to be within 2 washes, and then it basically lasts until I next need to dye it, and it kind of just gradually fades out. Don't get me wrong, they say semi-permanent. It's never going to completely go. Your hair will always be slightly tinged from it, but it's honestly like the easiest thing ever to do at home. So if you are someone that just has a plain old colour like me, you just need to do your roots, and you're looking to save a bit of money, you absolutely could be doing this at home. And to do that underneath, I get loads of dye on my hands, rub it together like so. This is really weird, but like I basically just scrub upwards, and I know that any hairdressers watching this will be like, what is she doing? But obviously I can't see the back of my head, so this just really helps me to get the roots at the back. It's what I've always done and it works. And to be honest with you, I do the same to the front. Like once I've done that initial kind of separating thing I just showed you, I will do the exact same. And scrub it up the side, just give it a nice massage in. My camera's saying 13 minutes, and that was from the first time I turned it on, I think. So that has not taken long at all. I'm just going to quickly wash my hands because I've just got some hair dye on them, and then I'm going to wipe off like any extra around my face. And then whilst I wait for the hair dye to develop, I can go and show you the fake tan I use. Let's set a timer. 12 minutes I'll do. I don't like having it on too long. Probably shouldn't be walking around the house with hair dye on, but I'm just going to be careful. Okay, right. So in terms of fake tan, this is the one I've been using. This is the Effin fragrance free tanning foam ultra dark. I'll show you what it comes out like, just a little bit so you can see. It's like that. Honestly, this is like, the camera makes me look a lot more washed out than I actually am. Basically, it's just an amazing tan. They also have a tanning water, which I actually need to bin. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I've done one layer last night, and I'm going to do another layer tonight, and then I'll be like the best colour ever. But yeah, it's really not showing on camera like how good it is, but I'm eczema prone, I have dry skin, and it's amazing for me. Like, I've always struggled with fake tans over the years, but like my whole life, but that one is amazing, and I repurchase it all the time. Another thing I love, just whilst we're sitting here, is so good. This is the Garnier Body Superfood 48 Hour Repairing Butter, and I absolutely love this. It smells so good. It actually smells incredible, and yeah, I love it. This has lasted me a really long time, and again, being someone that has eczema and, you know, I struggle with my skin, this is just delightful. It really is. It's so enjoyable to use. This is for very dry skin, to be fair. But yeah, like, just another kind of thing, guys. Like, the whole kind of like, you know, loving yourself, looking after yourself and all these things, like, all things like this make such a difference. Like, if you have a nice routine, like you have a shower, you might not have a lot of time, you might be super busy, get yourself a nice body butter that you can enjoy afterwards. You're going to smell nice, you're going to feel nourished. All these little things just make you feel really happy. And like, treating yourself to things like this is like £10, and it's lasted me about 2 months because I do use it sparingly. Look how big that is. There's so much in there, and it just is so good. These things will just make you feel lovely, and I feel like that's like such a nice way of looking after yourself and caring for yourself, just treating yourself to nice pampering things. Like, you can never invest enough money in yourself, if that's knowledge and experiences, or if that's looking after yourself. Don't begrudge treating yourself, you know. Like, I get my nails done every single month. Like, do I need to? No. Is it expensive? Yes. Probably spend like £50 a month on my nails, but it makes me feel good, you know. I literally love my nails being done. I feel clean, I feel fresh. Yes, I could be saving that money. Yes, over the course of my lifetime I'll be spending thousands on nails, which is crazy, but it's something that makes me feel good. I feel like it adds value to my life, as stupid as that sounds. You must know what I mean. Another product I absolutely love is this one right here. This is the UTAN CBD Tanning Water Gradual Facial Mist, and again, this is another amazing product. So yeah, that is something that's massively on my kind of like, just kind of, you know, what I'm working on going forwards is like making sure I look after myself again, and like, you know, keep up with my hair. Like, sometimes I let my nails break and I don't get them done for like a week because I'm too busy, but I spend the entire week looking at my nails annoyed, and it might sound ridiculous, but like, girls will relate, and just go and get them done. Like, stop saying you're too busy. You can literally go out for 2 hours to get your damn nails done, you know. That's what I need to kind of remind myself, because when I feel good, like, I feel like I could conquer anything that day, and I spend too much of my life not looking good and feeling rubbish. So that's kind of what this second half of this video is about, actually. Just looking after yourself. If that's working out, if that's eating good, if that's doing your makeup and hair and fake tanning and whatever that may look like for you, if that's just applying a little bit of hairspray to like tame the flyaways, whatever it is, like, grooming yourself and looking after yourself is such a lovely thing, and it will make you feel really good. So yeah, you might say it's vain or self-absorbed or whatever, but I just think it does make you feel good. So, you know, it's what it is. Well guys, I was going to end the video of showing you this, my Current Body mask, which they kindly sent to me. Haven't tried it out yet. It's been sitting there for about a week, and I've really wanted to try it out, but I think you have to charge it. I thought where it plugged into the wall, it meant you could just use it, but I think you have to charge it first, which is really annoying because I was really looking forward to it. So, a bit of an anticlimax because we were going to sit together with this on and look silly. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the vlog here. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I'm very excited to film more vlogs like this for you. And let me know what other 2025 kind of preparation videos you want to see. I've got quite a few in mind, but yeah. Just to show you it on, because it's now charged. So you don't have to sit with it plugged into the wall like I thought. You can literally just sit with it on, and it's got like a little charging pack. So yeah, I feel really weird, I can't lie. But yeah, I'll see how I get on. I think I've got hair on for like 10 minutes. Hey guys, so it's the next day now and I thought I'd just wrap up the vlog here. I was gonna wrap it up yesterday evening, but I just wanted to like finish this vlog because I actually do feel so much better in myself. So yeah, obviously it's been like a week now, I think, since the start of this vlog. It's been a week or like 5 days, I can't remember, but anyway, it's been like a couple days now and I've done everything that I said I was gonna do. I've looked after myself more, I've moved my body, I've eaten better, I've gone out, I've socialised today, like, I've taken myself to the shops, dyed my hair, all that stuff, and I can truly tell you now, I feel like a whole new person from when I started this vlog earlier this week. So like, please, if you're feeling how I felt at the start of this vlog, do not just watch this video and do nothing. Like, genuinely take some time for yourself and do things that you enjoy, even if you're not enjoying them right now, because they will do good for you and they'll bring joy to your life. Whereas if you're just, you know, waiting for something to change and not really taking any action, nothing's gonna change. So I definitely would use this video as like your motivation to actually get on and do something for yourself and look after yourself, because yeah, it does make such a big difference. And I'm pushing my boundaries right now because there's literally 2 people in the car like next to me, and I don't know if they have seen me, but you know, you can just tell like they've been sitting in the car a long time. But yeah, I'm pushing my boundaries for myself in terms of confidence today as well, which all these things, like when you overcome them, you feel so much better. Yeah, hopefully this video will be your sign to just do something for yourself, look after yourself, put yourself first, because if you're not happy, nothing around you is going to be working. Sometimes we can think we just need to work ourselves into the ground and like the more hours you do the better, but actually they're not always really productive hours when you're stressed out, upset, like miserable. Like, you have to look after yourself first, because then you're going to function to the best of your ability. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'm really looking forward to doing more videos like this soon, just general things moving into 2025 and just, you know, things to motivate you and things we can do together too. And I'm still very much considering the gym. Like, I've literally found a PT at a local gym and I'm thinking about inquiring with her and maybe getting a package, because I do think it will motivate me more if I have a PT. So yeah, I'm genuinely considering it when I get home, like messaging her and starting on Monday. It's Saturday today now, so yeah, I am considering that because I just think it'll make a difference to my well-being, like going to the gym again and getting out the house and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I hope you've enjoyed. I will see you soon. Let me know in the comments what other videos you want me to do and things we could do together to get our lives together and just become the best versions of ourselves. I say it every year and that will never change. Like, I'm never going to stop trying to be the best version of myself, because when you get to the version of yourself you wanted to be, there's always going to be changes you want to make. So yeah, I feel like it's a never ending getting to the best version of yourself. But I really enjoy doing this like the start of the year and like when you're, you know, we're leaning into the new year, just because it's a great time to reflect. And I think what a great time to start before the new year. You've got a whole month head start. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed and I will see you guys really soon.